movie, right? But I mean, a mood change, personality change, somebody just not seeming like they're themselves anymore. Those might be signs of dementia, even though they might be able to remember all the things. It's more a different aspect of the brain that's being impacted.
So, for instance, in frontotemporal dementia, it affects the frontal lobes of the brain, and there's two temporal lobes on each side. And it depends on which side, but if it hits a certain part of the temporal lobe, that's where our logic, reasoning, personality, those kinds of things live. So, and that's the last part of the brain to develop. So, an example I give a lot to people is my son is 16 now, but when he was little and we were in a park together, a very obese woman walked by and out he yells, top of his lungs, "Mama, look at the fat lady," right? And I'm mortified. Okay, but
Right.
he's like
We've all
4,
been
3,
there. Right. We've
yeah,
all had
right.
that. Yes.
His frontotemporal lobe was not developed, right? And he didn't know better. At 16, if he did that, he'd be in big trouble, right? He knows better now. But it's the last part to develop, that part that the right or the wrong and the social reasoning, and it's our social governor. You might think something, but you don't just spit it out of your mouth and
Mm-hmm.
those kinds. So when that lobe gets affected, people can really change from, being a really kind, considerate, respectful kind of person to suddenly being on porn sites, to sexually harassing their coworkers, to calling people all kinds of names, just uninhibited. So some people can be way more of themselves, like on steroids with the dementia, and some people can change a lot. So my mom died a year ago, December, and she had dementia the last 5 years of her life in the form more of paranoia and delusions, not Alzheimer's or